Hi guys. Okay, so this is the same day, but I wanted to work some more on this. So I thought I'd show you what I did here. So I remember I found this and I put more. By the way, hello, how is everybody? It's Central California again. So I thought I would work a little bit more on this but I didn't want to add it to the other video. So we're going to start from now. So I added this piece of vintage or I think it's like a feed sack or something. And what I want to do, I'm thinking I kind of want to try and do some watercolor on this, which is very brave for me. So let me get my watercolors out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this might ruin the whole thing, or it might look good. I don't really have a way to test it. Now the problem is that I put some of this on with glue, so I don't know if it will act as a resist on the flower or not. So let's see what happens, guys. So I'm just using a little bit of watercolor here. I don't have much room here, so, and plus I want to use my lace paper too, but I don't know how yet. So first of all, I'm going to start over here, put some water over here. So this is I'm going to just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Man, it's really hard. I have to move this off of here because there's no room for me to do this. Okay, let's try it. Let's just go a little bit. Oops, I went out of the thing. So this will dry a lot lighter. So now I think what I will do here is maybe just put a little bit of... So now all I did was put water on the brush to kind of make this a little bit... So it'll just be tinted, but it won't be so dark like it was right there. I have no idea. I'm not an expert, obviously. So let's take over here. Let's get this guy over here. It's just a darker color, a little bit darker. Let's put a little bit of this up here. Just kind of want to accent this. I want to see how it goes. I'm not sure how it will go. It might turn out cute, might look really bad, no one knows. Ooh, it's gonna go outside of the thing. It's all right, don't worry about it. All right, so I made it a little bit darker everywhere, just so it's not the white color. Okay, we did a little bit like that. So this is a blue-greenish color, so I'm gonna use a blue-greenish watercolor a little bit on here. I'm interested to see how this will look once it's done. Okay, how are you guys doing? Let's see. Probably will work a little bit on it tomorrow too, so this will be added on to tomorrow's. Okay, there we go. So let's see how that turns out. Now this is supposed to be like a little artsy mixed media book, so, you know. I don't know. I really would like to put this stuff on here somehow, and I don't know quite how or why. So, I don't know if I should keep making pockets because I don't know. I don't have any idea. Or if I should put this on top of something else. I don't know. I don't know. What else could we do? Let's see. Didn't really go through here, so that was nice. Okay, so, don't know. What should I do, guys? Okay, well, we're going to let this dry for a minute. Letting that dry, okay? This is goes over here. I don't want to cause any of these problems. Let's look and see what I did here. So these things, I pulled out some things that I want to use in the book, but I don't know what I want to do with them yet. So it's just like that. So remember, here's my page I really like. I added this guy in here that I made before because I love these and there's still a few left. I added okay, open. So this is on here like that. And then I added this thing up here. So what I wanted to do was I put this on this little gadget thing I have. I do not know what it's called, and I got it years ago. So it's open with claw, like a Venus flytrap. And so it's open like this with claws on it. You stick whatever you want in there, you tamp it closed. And then what I did was I had pliers. You know, if I use these pliers, I'll show you this one here, it makes all kinds of marks all over it. But I used ones that, because I have jewelry making stuff, and I'm sorry guys, you'll have to improvise. You could probably use pliers with something like fabric on the outside so you don't mar it if you don't want to mar it. But now I'm thinking I might want to pound it and make it look pounded. Okay, so I have an idea. Hold on. I'm back. So I have this little anvil that I use when I, you know, stamp. As I used to make a lot of jewelry, so I'd use it when I'm doing stuff. I think I want to make this a hammered look. Now, I'm going to bring you up a little bit because I have to go like this, and I don't want to hit my camera. And it might get loud, so you should maybe turn down your volume. This is how you get the hammered look. Use a little ball end of this. Okay, like that, and turn it over this way. Okay, that's kind of cute. That way it's kind of hammered looking. Well, it is hammered looking. And then like this, like that. Okay, there you go. Bring you back down. And as you can see, this guy looks a little bit hammered. I guess I could show you a secret too. I don't think if I do it on here, I'm going to break anything. Okay, move the anvil. Oh, it's really heavy. Okay, so look how cute. Rustically. Now, if you want it to look more rustic looking, I don't know if I have everything right here, so I don't know if I want to do that, but if I have it here, I'll show you. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if that'll work. Well, if you want it to look more rustic, what you can do is take a black marker, like a black mark, like this guy. Let's try it. What else? What do we got to lose? Let's show you some down and dirty jewelry tricks. Let's just take this guy and go a little bit like that. So you just mark this stuff on here. Now, I don't know. This is just base metal, so I don't know how this is really going to work. But let's say you want to go like that. Then I'll just use this because I don't have the right jewelry stuff, but I think this will probably work some. No, it's not going to work. Yeah, I got to get the right jewelry thing. I'll show you. If you have this and the right jewelry stuff, which is I have a little, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, just a second, I got to go get it. Okay, so you could use either like if you have those treated jewelry, like if you buy a piece of silver, sterling silver jewelry, and they give you a jewelry cloth, you could use that and wipe it up. Or stainless steel is a pretty easy thing to get. So the marker is not too bad, right? You can get that. Any markers are just what you do is you just sort of go like this with stainless steel, see? And then you get sort of a just sort of a, I don't know if you can see how there's, I know it's really shiny, but there's a little bit of stuff in there, like gets in the pot, it gets in the little holes that we made when we did that. So little jewelry lesson. So let's say you had sterling silver stuff that had a finish on it, and you don't want to take it to a jewelry store. All you need to do is get something like this, a Sharpie, go over the top, and then you just buff it to the way you like it. Or if you have a jewelry cloth, which is what I was trying to find, but I couldn't find it in my mess, then you could do that. So there's this guy, I did him. And what I wanted to do was, well, somebody moved my trash can. Okay, what I wanted to do was put it on, I wanted to hang it maybe over here like this. Now, I don't think I want to use, what do you call it? I don't want to use a bulb pin because they kind of are awkward. So I think I'm just going to use some of, oh here, ouch, ow, that hurt. In here I have a bunch of binding tools, binding stuff. So here's like some binding thread stuff. I don't know, probably got it from a sale. It's not like the normal that's really wax, it's just a little bit wax. So I'm going to stick it through here. Let's go. Man, my nose. I should use a needle, but I'm hoping I can stick it through here. Of course, look at this stuff in here. I have to bring it up to my eyes, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's get, I guess I could use a needle if I want to use a needle. It's probably the easiest way is to use a needle. Because, like, look at this right here. Like, there's a stuff sticking out of there. What is that? Right, like this, like that. Okay, so let's just, I'm just gonna thread this and then put it through there because it's easier on my old fingers. Okay, so let's go. We'll put this through here just like this, like that, and we're gonna go through here just about like this and like this. And I'm thinking this will just hang here like that. I'm just gonna tie a knot. Okay, just about like that. Find some scissors. Sorry to keep reaching over you. Okay, this is over here, back in my little thing here. Okay, so now this is hanging off of here like that. I was thinking this is going to be another, this will be another, I decided to do this like that. 1, 2, and then this guy will be like this, like that. Okay, come up some more. Like that and like that. Okay, sorry. Okay, like that. So that's going to be a signature. This will be the inside of a signature. Like this will be one, the first, another one. I think I'll do 3 signatures if it fits. I probably will have to do something else. I don't know. How's this guy doing? Oh, it's dry pretty much. Yes. Now see, look how much that turned out. It's nice. Kind of gave it a little bit more oomph, and it looks pretty nice. I thought about doing splatter on it, but I don't know. This could actually be a nice addition to that if I figure out, oh look, I got stuff. If I figure out what I want to do on here, I'm not sure. But, oh, I have an idea since I got these colors here. So I still want to do something with this. I'm not sure what. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know, but I'm going to use this because it's kind of, the other things I have, I don't want to make more. So what do I have in here? I have this guy, and he's mostly kind of, I guess I could use one of these. It's kind of purpley and blue. The cover is nothing like that, but maybe I don't care. This is that one. This is like a green and blue. This is green. This is dark one. I don't know, but I'm going to do something with this. It's going over here. I had an idea on this. Let's, I'm going to get the, I'm going to do a little bit of watercolor on here for no reason but to try. I'm going to put this on here. Kind of like that, okay? Now, this is up here. Let's say we're going to I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I'm just sort of doing something to do it. And I really want to do a little bit of embroidery of something. So, excuse me. So maybe I'll do that. I keep having hiccups. I don't know. So what I like to do first is sort of, I'm going to take some water in a spray water bottle and I'm going to spray it on here. But I have to move it. So trust me, that's what I'm doing. Just spraying water on here. Just about like this. And I'm just going to take some of these colors that we were playing with over there and just sort of see what happens. So I don't know what's going to happen with it. Let's pretend we're going to do okay, I guess you can kind of see what's happening. Let's go up a little bit more like that. Okay, so I'm going to make some that look semi like let's spray water. Oh, it's right here. I'm just spraying some of the watercolors over here to activate them. Okay, so let's take some of the other, so I got that color. Let's take this color over here. I'm just going to make something that looks a little bit in the shape of a flower. It's not going to be anything profound, just as you can see, it's not really that profound. We'll just get it to run a little bit like that. Let's put a little bit of this on the top. Oh, well, let's get a little bit in the middle here. Pretend like that's the center-ish where it would be darker, and then it would get lighter at the top, maybe. This is all experiments. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not a proficient watercolor person, as you well know. Okay, but I'm not afraid to try. We want to try. Where do I have? I don't think I put it away. I really like that liquid watercolor stuff. What I do with it should be hanging around here. So I got one of these because I have tons of these out somewhere, but I got to pick up Ecoline. I'm going to stick the orange a little bit. Look. Well, let's just use that a little bit. That's over here. We'll just go kind of like this up here. This is just to give the impression of something. I don't know what. Okay, then I'm putting this over here with some of this color. I have to wipe this up in a minute because it's making a mess. Let's take a bit of this, just a little bit of this. Like that. So we probably should do at least 3 things. Not quite sure what I want to do, but okay, now what? Oh no, I spilt it. Look at that. Oh no, get that out of there. Got a little bit on him. This is why it's a mess right here. Okay. Don't worry, I got tons of this stuff for just this reason. Okay, that's over here like that. Oh my. Now you know what a mess I am. Okay. I'm leaving this down here, obviously, for obvious reasons. Okay, let's take, now I'm going to take, we'll see what happens when I do that. I don't know what's going to happen there. Okay, we're going to go with what? I'm looking over here at all the colors. You can't see them. I'm going to take this guy. We'll do one more just about like that. Let's see if we can go like that. I'm just trying to get some different shapes, sort of. And maybe like that. Okay, so now let's try with some green. I'm just taking green off of my palette over here. So just going to take some green. Okay, we'll see if we can just get the idea of just like a little bit of a stem. Just like that. And then doesn't matter, doesn't have to be perfect because it's supposed to be artsy. Remember, we're doing artsy. Okay, and then just This is the wrong brush for this, but we're just gonna try and make something. Okay, and then maybe. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry because look at the mess I made like that. Okay, so I would really like to use something. Well, if we took this guy, he's got, if we kind of took him, he'd be a different color. Oh, I don't know. Purple. I don't know if I wanted purple, but I might be able to take something. Different reds, different greens. Where's my scissors right here? Okay, let's take a bit of this. I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm gonna choose this or not. Just kind of cutting a piece of this off. Just like that. I'm thinking I might want to go, let's take a bit of this and we're just gonna sort of, let's say you took some of this. And now, I'm thinking, still thinking about this. Well, if we put something like this here, I want to see that leaf, so I'm going to take a little bit more of this off. Just kind of like this. Go something like this, maybe. It's not so easy to get this down because look at how it's all. We call this scongelad. I don't know if that's a real word. It comes from Jean's Italian family. That's what they say. So, what else can I do? I'm thinking. Okay, let's move all of this and hopefully it doesn't get a catastrophe on it like that. Moving some of that stuff out of the way. So I might want to put something like that. I don't know. I have a lot of things floating around here. It would have to be something like this, like that, like that. Probably have to cut that part off, and then you'd have to go. If I wanted to add paper with that, I could do that. I don't know. Oh, look, it's got stuff on him. Okay, like that. What about lace? I've got a big drawer over here filled with lace stuff, so I have to just dig around to see what I might want to use. What if you took something and you went, I don't know. See, I don't think I like that. I don't know. This is how my process is. That's why most of the time I don't want to do a video because it's just really boring until I figure out what I want to do. Kind of happens. That could be on here, kind of like that. Now that's pretty. I always like this kind of work here. If you took that part off like that and we brought him up, well, he could be, what do I have in here? Make sure I don't have this kind of lace anywhere. I don't think I do. All right, so what if we made, I'm gonna take this part off because he's like half of a flower right there, so I don't really want that guy. Now he could be kind of like this and he could hang down, which would make it interesting. What if you took a bit of this and you put it, what if you went across the top of just a teeny tiny bit? I don't know. I'm thinking about this. I have a lot of, let me find them. I'll be right back. Okay, so in this little tin here, I've got tons of leaves that have been cut out or what have you. Now, this is an old millinery leaf, and I think, kind of velvety feeling, I think that, no, go away. I'm thinking some of this could be a little bit like this and like that, and I think this leaf could come over the top like it's part of that, just like that, right? I kind of like this. It's artsy, different. I don't know. What else do I have in here? I have this one that's the same thing, but it's not as, this one's kind of hard. It has the wire in it. This one does not have the wire in it. Let's see. Which might be a little better to help with the bulk. So it could be just like that. Like that. Okay. I don't know if we still wanted this guy in here. I don't think so, but we'd have to, that part would have to be cut off. Something like this. Or it could sort of come out of the, like that. It could be, wait, how does this go? Oh, it goes like this. Let's see, let's take this for a minute, like that, like this. That guy could be kind of, idea is that I want to get several different kind of things in here. I actually kind of like this. Okay. All right, so first of all, let's take this guy right here like this. We're going to cut him off. I'm going to cut him about, I don't want that piece. Sometimes I use that piece, so let's go like this, see if this will work. And I might cut a little bit of this off up here. Just like that, so it does not encroach too much. And then this could be just like that, okay? Man, I kind of like it. I like it. Okay, so I've got some glue right here. And I'm going to have to get something. Let's use this guy because he's not as much like this. I just have glue over here. It's just PVA glue, which probably could be thinned down some. I didn't mean to put that much on there. Like this. Come on. You can do it. I see why that girl says that I make her nervous. Makes knocking stuff over. All right, so let's take this guy. We're gonna go. The idea is I kind of want this to hang down because it's gonna hang out of the book a little bit because I want the book to be with stuff hanging out everywhere. Okay, that's gonna be just like this, right? Just like that, like this. A little bit more of this under here. Okay, now, ooh, here's my fun thing here. I'm gonna put, I don't have the water right here. I'll put a little bit of water on this so then I can get some of this, make it a little bit wetter. Now, I don't really care if it gets on here because I kind of want to, this is gonna be the hardest part, I think. I think what I'm going to do is just take this. What I'm gonna do is just try and get it down some. Probably should use that other stuff, but sometimes it doesn't actually stick for this kind of thing because it's all fabric-y and stuff. But we'll see. After it dries, we can always come back and add more if we want to. Just like that. So this is going to all be like that. It dries clear, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, see down there, I meant to put you on the other side, but I didn't. I'm gonna put stuff on top of him, right? So just sort of like this. Okay. So I guess my point with all of this is just try and do something. It doesn't matter if it is kind of weird. Where did that, this guy's drying down here. I'm gonna take this guy about like this, as I wanna go. This helps me squish it down without getting it all over my hands, I hope. You can see when it comes out the other side, so that's okay. Just like that, okay. Now, this will come right up here, like that, like this, like that. All right, just like that. Now, the next one was going to come down kind of, we thought like this, right? Or it comes down, well, let's see, if we go like this. I didn't really want to cut, well, let's figure this out. I want him to go on top, so I'm just going to go like this, see what happens. I'm just putting the glue on the back of it a bit. Okay, we're going to put him, I'm going to go like that, like this, and just like that. It's not really, we'll wait and see what happens with that. Okay. And then this guy is gonna go just about, now we could put it up this way if we wanted to, like that, instead of covering that, which maybe is good, or we can put it back over here, but then I would cover this part there. I'm gonna put it up there. It seems like that's the best place to put it. That way we don't cover that guy. Then I'm gonna try something completely weird. I guess if you end up seeing this video, that means I'm okay with it. And I decided to keep it, because if I don't like it, then I just won't show you all this mess I made. Okay, now I think what I want to do here is try the splatter stuff that we do on other stuff. I'm thinking on a lot of these, I'm gonna wanna write something here or put something down here, so, but I don't know what yet. So this is gonna all be just like that, go down here like that, like that. So, how do you splatter? I'll show you how. Well, I'm gonna have to do it on the ground because it'll get on everything on my table right here, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do. And then, okay, that goes in here. Wait a second, let's take, so what you do, if you have, you can use anything. I'm gonna use this big old fat brush right there. And I'm going to take, I don't know what color I want to do. I'm going to make some really white, some really something. I want some really, I'll use this one first. I'm just making this really, really wet. And I want a lot of paint on here that's really wet. You might even want to, where'd that spray water go? Like this. The other water is dirty now, so I kind of just want to go. Let's take a lot of this. And now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one and another brush handle. I'm going to go and, I'll show you on here. See? I'm going to do that on the ground because otherwise it's going to make a big mess in here. So I'm just going to tap this brush. It's filled with paint. I'm going to go like this. Put everything over. I don't know if you're going to see much of it. Let's get this darker color. It's a dark color right here. Here we go, like that. We're going to go. Maybe some green, because that's not really showing up. I'll show you in a minute what I did. Let's take a bit of this, just sort of, let's take a little bit on here, like that. And then we'll get some green over here. I just poured a bunch of water on here because I really want a lot of water. Let's get this green like that. Oh, now it's turning into brown. That's what it does. I don't really care. I just want it to be here. There we go. There we go, a little bit more. I think it kind of gets lost. So, As you can see, it gets a little bit lost on there. It doesn't look as much as I want. Probably have to use acrylic if I want to do that. So, forget this. Let's take that like this. You're still dry. Okay, so I think I have another idea here. Okay, so I have some Liquitex gesso like this. So I'm thinking, let's get something I can put this on. Where's that? Just because it's a mess in my room. A little bit of that like this. So I'm gonna do something weird, as always. Take a little bit of this, just like that. I just kind of want to. I don't need this guy. Like that. Okay, I just want to take a bit of this and just kind of go over stuff like that. Just swipe over. Just like to make it look a little bit. I could put in here, let your freak flag fly. Let your freak flag fly. Okay, just like, let's see what it looks like when it dries, okay? So that's gonna be just about like that. And I don't know, I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm back. I added a couple little droplets, and it dried already, of Liquitex acrylic ink. So it just looks like some ink drops on there. So now I'm thinking what I want to do is take a, let's see how big the 101 is. I think I'm gonna take a Frixion micron, that was a micron. And I'm just gonna kind of outline this a bit, just sort of to get some of the doesn't have to be perfect. Just get some of the detail. If I could even see, my hands are. This will be just. I think this came up just sort of like this, like that. And then maybe just kind of like that. I don't know. Just like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of dark in here just because I don't know what's going on right there. All right. Okay, like that. Now, okay, so that could be a page. Now I have a couple of things I wanted to, this is something I had in my stash that I've already made. Come up a teeny tiny bit like this, like that. So this could be part of the page, you know. I could attach it, so if this was like that and like this. The problem with this is if it was on, well, let's go like this. If it went on this side, it'd be better because then I could put the fabric on this side like this, right? Or this is other stuff. I also have this little thing I made in one of Roxy's stitchery, like one of her weekly challenges. And, you know, it has a pocket here that I put an old piece of rag paper here. And I put a postcard in here, a vintage postcard. So I could put this on. I know it's kind of mundane, but it's, you know, could be okay. That's not going to fit on there. So I don't know what one I would want to put. I also had painted this, but I don't know. It's kind of muddy, so I'm not sure if I really even like that. And he's kind of a weird, because he's going sideways. I don't know if that's going to even work anywhere. And I also have this guy that's like a, I had painted, it could be a, like on the side, but obviously not on any of those. So I pulled it out. This stuff's all over there. Okay, so, well, I think I'm kind of going for this because this is an old 1900 from a book. It's an etching. Pretty, it's kind of hard to see, but it's, you know, pretty little stream there. And then on the other side, it had a poem. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to put, okay, so let's, I can't do that because then you can't see me. Let's try and get this even right there, and maybe just like this, kind of like that, right, I guess. Okay. All right, so let's try and find some fabric. I got tons of fabric. Let's get a pretty fabric that we think we want to put on there. I don't know. Oh, look, this one's already the right size. It's kind of a crazy color. Well, it's not quite the size, but no. Okay, what else do I have this already? Now I'm looking through a drawer over on my side here that has all kinds of little scrap fabrics that is mostly geometrical, like checks or stuff like that. I'll use this guy like this. I'm gonna use him. I don't know if it'll tear because it feels heavy, like it's something. I don't know. I'm gonna try and tear it, but I'm not gonna kill my hand doing it. If you know what I mean. Oh, I did it. No problem. Okay, so if we take this guy and we go just like that, right? That looks cool. Okay, so now let's go with, didn't go like that, like pick you up like this, and we're gonna go just about like this, like that. Let's go just sort of like, just like that, right? Like this, and like that. All right. I'm going to put something here that says something, but I don't know what. Yeah, in the comments, put what you think I should put on here for a saying or something encouraging. I don't know. Okay. I think I care if the glue is there. It's going to all be in the thing anyway, and it's going to dry. I don't want to put it on both sides, I don't think. Do I? I would cover some of that up, and I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to sew down here, over, and probably around here. So that'll be okay. So here's a page. Now, this other side, I did not do anything. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I'm looking over here for all this stuff, see what I have. I don't think I have anything. Unless I wanted to put this guy on there. But then I'd have to cover up some of this, and I don't want to cover anything up. So no. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do on that side. So this is going to dry. I'm going to sew around that. And like I said, I want to put, probably what I want to do is put a piece of something. I don't want to use the same stuff I keep using. I'm looking through my thingies right here. Let's look at, let's come up a little teeny bit like that. Let's look through here. So we had, I don't want to use the same. So I used that one already, so I don't want to use that. So I need some other writing. And I used that other writing too already. This should not be here. What I'm trying to find is a little bit of something to put down like a base, and then I'll put something on top of it. So I'm not quite sure. Now, see, this is kind of interesting. What if we took a piece of this? Like, we can put it on maybe like this, or maybe like that. So if I put this on like that, and I could put a little, like a one-word thing, I could type it on my typewriter. I have a typewriter. Or something, put it like, well, I'd use coffee dye paper or something, then put it on top of this. And then I could either tack, what's on the other side? Nothing. I'll probably just glue it down, because if I tack it down with a tack thing, then I don't know. I don't know if I want it on the other side, but something like that. So I could do something like this, then put a little word on here of encouragement or whatever. So let me know what you think. Okay, guys. So I think that's good, and I don't know if I'll put it on yet or what I will do. So see you soon. Bye.